The Bible says, therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother and shall cleave to his wife, and they both shall become one flesh. Did you marry as a woman a man that actually came and found you and made you his wife? Or you dragged a man who is not yet ready to leave his mother and his father and be clung to you to build a home with you? That is a question, a very fundamental question that you must ask yourself. For people who are saying that marriage is a scam and that marriage is nothing, it means you do not have respect for God who instituted the marriage institution. When you read through the Bible did not say that marriage is a perfect union. The Bible did not also say that marriage, that when people come to their point of perfection, that they should now start considering marriage. No. They said a man shall leave his father and mother and shall cleave to his wife. Marriage is about two imperfect beings who have decided to come together, moving away from the things that they do not see to the exclusion of every other person to build something beautiful for themselves. And because they are bound to make mistakes, because they still have their human nature in them. Some people, some women practically drag men to the altar, either because they feel that their biological clock is ticking away and they feel that others have moved beyond them and it is time for them to start having kids or nothing. And they see a man that is not ready to enter into this institution because it is a contract. You must have that intention to be bound by the terms, by those covenants that you're making before you enter into it. And they drag that man to the altar. The man feels that he is not ready, but you say you want to be into the institution. You drag him. He's not ready to settle down, so you will have to battle with it. But if you marry a man who already sees the sense in entering into that institution, your struggles will be less. There are a lot of teachings in this generation. The Bible says that in the last days there will be increase in knowledge. The same Bible also says that whatsoever thing that we think that we know, we only know them in part. And nobody can offer a full explanation of anything that is happening in human existence. Everything we know and say, we say them in part. But the Bible says that when that which is perfect will appear, he will make all things better. He will explain all things. He will make us understand them. But when people come and they just talk with full authority as if you carry it up and bring it down, that is the truth. Nobody has this life fully figured out. We are all just walking one step at a time. Each day we live our lives, we gain understanding, we face the next day. So for somebody to say that marriage is a scam, I don't believe in that school of thought. For somebody to say that marriage is nothing, I don't believe in that school of thought. It depends on who you have chosen to do this contract of marriage with. Because I know of a lot of people whose lives have become more decorated, more peaceful, and better because of this institution of marriage. So for those who think that that they are entering into marriage is the end of their lives, that is where they come in, feeling frustrated. Marriage does not bring fulfillment. It is not the end point of anybody's life. It is just a part, an aspect of the existence of anybody that is living under this earth, under the heavens. And God did not say that people will not make mistakes in marriage, but the Bible says that love covers a multitude of sin. So whether you get married or whether you give birth or not, there are limitations and restrictions that nature on its own has placed on the life of a woman. So whether you give birth or not, those limitations are there, they are existing. Whether you decide to give birth or not, whether you decide to marry or not. So why put it all on on marriage? So anybody that is coming to say marriage is a scam or that marriage is nothing, you're speaking from the perspective of your understanding of your experience, your attitude towards life. It is not a generalized saying that marriage is a scam. More wisdom.